Hey again. So, this is video number 2. And honestly, I didn't expect anyone to watch the first one. But a few of you did. And that means a lot. It's strange because I've always felt like I had so much to say, but no one to really say it to. So just knowing that a few people heard me, that's enough to keep going. Today, I want to talk about something that's been sitting in the back of my mind for a while. Something I've had to learn the hard way, and maybe it'll help you too. It's about knowledge. We live in a time where knowledge is no longer rare. It's not some sacred thing held only by the educated or the wealthy. It's everywhere. It's free. It's overflowing. You can literally learn anything you want. Want to code? YouTube? Want to build a business? It's online. Want to understand philosophy, physics, psychology, finance? All of it is a few clicks away. And that's kind of crazy, right? Because if knowledge is so accessible, why do so many people still feel stuck? Why do we feel behind? Why do we feel like we're not enough? Here's what I've realized. It's not about how much you know. It's about what you do with what you know. Anyone can know things now. That's not special anymore. I can have the same knowledge Elon Musk has. The same strategies. The same tools. Maybe not at the same scale, but the access is there. But Elon takes action. He experiments. He fails. He puts himself out there. He makes decisions. And then he learns from doing, not just from reading. That's the part most people miss. They gather knowledge and think that's progress. But it's not. Not until you move. And I say this because I've been stuck in that trap myself. I've spent months, years, honestly, reading, researching, planning, but not doing. Telling myself, once I know enough, then I'll start. But it doesn't work like that. Because knowledge without action is just mental clutter. It makes you feel smart, but it doesn't change you. Action does. And look, I get it. Sometimes we're tired. Sometimes we're sad. Sometimes we feel like we're not ready. I've had those days. I still do. I've felt heavy, numb, lost. And I kept waiting for motivation to magically appear. But what I've learned is action comes before motivation, not the other way around. Even when I feel low, if I just get up and take one small step, something shifts. Not everything, not right away, but something. It's like opening a window in a room that's been closed for too long. Fresh air starts to creep in. And that air, that's momentum. That's energy. That's life. Sometimes I think about how different my life would be if I just acted on every idea I had. Every time I wanted to try something but got too scared. Every time I waited for permission or perfection. And I wonder how many of us are sitting on dreams that could have bloomed if we just moved. And this isn't me preaching. I'm not above this. I'm in it with you. I'm just saying this out loud because I need to hear it too. Also, when you really think about it, our lives aren't that different from those at the top. Sure, they have more money. more reach, more options. But when you zoom in, the gap isn't as wide as we think. They eat food just like us. They use phones like we do. They breathe, they sleep, they worry, they hurt, just like everyone else. Yes. They have access to better versions of things. But most of the time, it's marginal. The real difference is in what they do. They take more risks. They fail more often. They learn through trying. They don't just collect knowledge. They live it. That's what I want for myself. That's what I want for you. Not a perfect life. Not a life full of answers. Just a life where we move. Where we try. Where we stop waiting to feel ready. Because no one ever really feels ready. You just start. So, if you're watching this and you feel stuck or numb or like you're falling behind, please know you're not broken. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take one small action. Start with what you have, where you are, with who you are. That's enough.